Hello chaps, welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival. My name is Spanj, this is Alpha 9.2. Alpha 9.3 is experimental at the moment. It's not quite out at the time of recording this, so if it's come out since I recorded this, I apologise. I'll get onto 9.3 as soon as possible. But you remember in the last episode and the one before that, I've been having a lot of trouble with the PDA mission. So I've been talking to the guys over at OBS Studios, the developers, about this, and they're pretty confident that the problems that I've been experiencing with these missions are resolved and are actually due to the fact that this is an Alpha 9.1 save game that I'm on here. And that's obviously causing some problems because it's got an old PDA file, it's got old prefab assets loaded, and so on and so forth. On top of that, they've obviously added a number of other things like new prefabs, such as talon defenses and lots of other nice bits and bobs, new POIs, prefabs, everything. Loads of stuff has been added since I started this save game. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to start a new game, okay? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer everything over. So all of the base, everything in the base, the hover vessels, the ships, the SVs. The only thing I'm not going to transfer over is the solar furnace. I didn't show this guy to you guys last time because it's nothing really. It's a concrete block with some furnaces in it, and this is it. And I access it completely and utterly from logistics. There's absolutely no need for me to come in here, so that's why I didn't show it to you guys. But the solar furnace technically is just a concrete block with 15 solar panels over the top of it, and it will gather energy as much as it can while the furnaces are not in use, charging the batteries, and then when the furnaces have got something to do, it will use the battery power to... I'm not going to bring this back in because it's sort of merged with this base in order to try and create the illusion that it is one base. It is technically two, because this base has its own solar panels, and I didn't want the furnaces having to fight for solar power and inevitably end up using base power, so I created a separate base for it. The concept of the solar furnace, I think I'm going to take that into creative mode anyway and create something a little bit nicer than the concrete block that I've got over there. Anyway, that's for another time. Transferring assets. Okay, we did this back in Alpha 8, and my buddy Charles Macro did a fantastic video on how to do this back in Alpha 8, and I'll link that down below, so if you guys are interested you can check that out. But I'm going to take you through it now anyway, because the process is, as far as I'm aware, completely the same. So there's a bit of prep work you need to do before you do this. One of the first things to do is take note of, well, this is assuming you want to start with the exact same seed, which I'm going to do. So if you open up your console and sort of somewhere near the top-ish area, you'll see what seed you're on. And if you were clever when you started the game, you'll take note of that. But you can see my seed there is 622019. Okay, so just make a note of that. And because if you want to start exactly the same world, you're going to have to put that seed in basically when you start the new game. So that's the first thing. The second thing to do, obviously remember that I've had several hover vessels and I've had several SVs. Now later on it's going to be important to be able to differentiate between the SVs, HVs, CVs and bases that you used to have and the ones that you have now. So I've got debug information open at the top of my screen. That's that little black box. If I do DI in the console, and it goes away and then it comes back. That little black box at the top is very useful for finding useful information out, like what ID your hover miner is. Okay, so I'm going to take a note here that HV ID 3732. Okay, and then I look at the base and I'll take a note that the base is BA ID 6005. This isn't particularly interesting, but it will get a little bit more interesting later. The short hauler here is 4367, and I'm just going to cheat for this last bit because it doesn't really matter now. I'm going to be killing this save game anyway. And the cargo frog is 9962. Okay, now I'm not going to bother, like I said, I'm not going to bother with the solar furnace because it's all glitchy and stuff. But So I've got my base, I've got my short hauler, my last surviving SV and HV. Everything else is sort of terrain placeable assets like that we'll have to do manually, but that's fine. Okay, so with all that information in hand, our seed and our assets, let's make sure that we aren't carrying anything on. It is possible to transfer your player items, I believe, but I'm not going to do it this time, just because I think it just complicates things. I'm going to shove all of this stuff in the output because that's an empty container, so I'll know where it is. Let's chuck you over. I can't shift click that for some reason, so I'll just drag that over. My epic drill. Absolutely. Okay, and there's one more piece of equipment that I need to take off of me, and that is this. I don't know where to put it. Hang on. Is there room in that one? Yes, there is. Great. You can have that. Fantastic. So I have nothing on me. No suit, nothing, no weapons. Everything is in the base and the assets and stuff like that. Okay, we're ready to go on to the next stage. Let's come out of this game. Say goodbye. It's gone. Well, it's not gone, but we're going to do a new one. So let's go start new game. Single player, survival, and we're going to enter seed 622019 set. Okay. And then we're going to go to Vardhaman. That's the same name as our planet. And we're going to set our difficulty settings exactly the same as they were before. And once you've got all that set, just go ahead and start the new game. You can take a note as well before you do of the game name. It's 64. I mean, it's easy to find if you don't remember that, but it's helpful if you can. New game 64. I'll rename that maybe later to something sensible, but let's just go ahead and start. Oh, here we go. Back on Vardhaman, our arid planet starter. And I can't even remember if this looks like where I was. I don't know. Looks fine. Looks about right. It was something like that. Yeah, I remember that little oasis over there. I remember that lake over there, running around there. Oh, it's all coming rushing back to me. Okay, it's fine. Go ahead and crash land as normal, and then as soon as we do, we're going to stick ourselves in God mode, and we're going to go up to where our base was, roughly. You can go ahead. I'm going to skip Robinson Protocol because I skipped it last time, so I'm just going to okay that, and then I'm going to do the classic 3. Open the console, GM, IM, and that's it, right? Because I'm going to use the item menu in order to just dispose of all this stuff. Okay, and then I'm going to use it obviously to bring in some cores and stuff later. So our base was up here somewhere. I'm going to go and fly to that now, okay, because I want stuff to be roughly in the same place. So at this point, I'm going to bring in one base, one SV, one CV, and one HV. Okay, so just bring in the starter blocks like that. We're going to place our base down. I have no idea. Great. I have no idea what the rotation was, okay? So this is a complete gamble, but we can use the set rotation command later if we need to. So let's place the base. I am just going to get rid of these guys because they are just going to make a lot of noise until I make them go away. So they are getting debug gunned. Yeah, well done. You've only got yourself to blame. Right, we're going to put the SV over here out of the way. Let's actually put it all over here so it's a little bit more room. Let's put the SV right out of the way over here. We're going to put a CV over here. And what the hell was that? Oh, have I got a drone somewhere, have I? Yes, I do. I deleted my debug gun as well. Go away. I'm busy. They never give you a moment's peace, God damn it. Right, I'm going to put my HV over here. And that's it. Okay, so you need a starter block for each type of asset that you want to transfer, because what this will do in the folder is it will create an asset for BA, for CV, blah, 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 so on and so forth. Right. Now, we need to do some technical jiggery-pokery, and that's the technical word for it. So come out of your game, and come out of the game entirely. So, back on your desktop, you want to navigate to your Empyrion Galactic Survival, your Empyrion Galactic Survival installation folder. That'll be wherever Steam put it, basically. For me, it's on my X drive under the normal Steam directory path, and then Empyrion Galactic Survival. Once we're there, go into saves. And then games. Okay, and you can order this folder by date modified if you've got the view set to detail, and the newest stuff will appear at the top. So there's my new save game, okay? But first of all, I want to go into my old one because I'm going to need some stuff from that one. Okay, so let's go into A9 Let's Play, and then we're going to go into the shared folder, okay? And this is where all of the assets are stored for that save game, okay? So we can see things like BA player, blah, 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 okay? And down further will be, excuse the squeaky mouse, CV player, HV player, so on and so forth, okay? Now, if we also bring up a separate window to the same location, but we're going to go into our new game here and then also into the shared folder. Now, some of the things that is already loaded, like some ruins and junk and tribal villages and stuff, are already loaded. But you'll see we have some new CV player, HV player, SV player, and at the top, BA player as well. And what we need to do is we need to match the assets from our old one to our new one. Okay, so let's start with the base. Now we have several BA players to choose from because I've had several bases. I think one of them was the small warehouse that I started off with, and I also cored, I believe, a Xerax base at some point, and of course, well, I've got my main base and the solar factory, so that actually accounts for those three, doesn't it? But you remember at the start we took a note of the IDs of each one. So I've got my little cheat sheet text file over here with my seed, HV, BA, CV, and SV IDs. So I can see that my base ID that I want to transfer is 6005. Okay, so just go into the BA player 6005, and I've got this area file here. I go into BA player 1231 because that's the only one in that new save game, and I simply copy, paste, and replace. And now I do the same thing for the HVs, SVs, and so on and so forth. So if we scroll down, we come to CVs, CV player, and we can see from our text file 4367 is the short hauler. And then we go to our new save game, CV player, copy, paste, replace. Rinse and repeat for the SVs and the HVs. So HV is 3732, copy, HV player, paste, replace, and SV was 9962, copy, replace. Okay, and that should be it. Now, like I said, there is a way I think to transfer the player file as well, but I'm going to leave it for now because I think that overcomplicates things a bit too much. So I'm just going to minimize all this. Now let's go back into the game. So now back in the game, we just go to resume, and we're going to resume our new game. And as if by magic, we should now see all of our stuff has returned. And here we go. Everything's in the right place, it seems. There's the short hauler, my SVs over here. I'm just going to quickly whip out a God mode and have a look around. The only thing I'm not sure on is if my water generators are still in water, which they are. Fantastic. There we go. That seems to have worked perfectly. And the other thing is we should also be able to see all of our stuff is still there. The only drama is that we don't know, or rather the base doesn't have any fuel, or it doesn't carry over any oxygen and stuff. So I'm going to quickly hit up the item menu, and I'm just going to fill that up because it was pretty much full anyway. Let me pull some O2 in. I'm hoping my plants are still alive for the next few seconds. Please still be alive, plants. Yeah, we saved them. You've got to be quick. You've got to be real quick, otherwise they will die. Okay, so there we go. The plants are alive. The base is online. Do we have ammunition? We do. So the turrets are online. Any drones coming by will be dealt with. So now it's just a case of moving everything back in to where it was. Oh, and before we forget, let's get rid of this stuff here and not be tempted by that, shall we? So the only other problem with doing this is that all your reputation goes back to beginning. So there is a couple of commands in the console where you can do that. So I just did one just to test it out. with the Xerax, which I was very much hated with the Xerax. So I basically set my reputation with the Xerax to 50, and that bombs it all the way out down to, yeah, hostile basically. So I'm going to do the same with the talent, but I'm obviously going to raise the talent up because I think I was honored with those guys. So a bit of a guess. Okay, so 25,000. Yeah, you get the idea. Honored just about. I'm going to leave it there. And Polaris, we were friendly. So based on our trial and error with the previous ones, we'll set our poll. I'm going to go with poll. Let's set that to 15,000. Neutral. Okay, let's up it a bit to 20,000. Friendly, there we go, that's perfect. I think that was roughly where we were. I think we had a bit more reputation with the Talon than we did with Polaris. I think we were almost fully honoured, but I'm happy with that. That'll be fine. So that's how you get your faction standing back to how it was. The only other thing is obviously, you know, all the solo missions, but we can manually tick that off. That's not a problem. And lastly is our levels now. So let's have a look at levels. So if you want a list of commands in the console, you type help and it gives you all of these levels, okay, commands that you can set. So looking for levels, so we can see level, L for level, makes sense, right? So we can type help and then level, and it will give you help for the command that you want to run, okay? So here we can see some examples. So we can set our level equals 21, right? Okay, so that will set us instantly to level 21. What should do? Hang on, where am I? Set us level 25. Let's try that again. Level 15. Level 15. Right, why did 21 set me to 25? Where's the logic? 20. Level 22. Okay, fine. Level 20. Why? Why you set level equal 15 sets you to level 15 and set level 21 sets you to level 25? No idea. But level 20 sets you to 22 for some reason. Okay, we'll go with it. We'll go with it. That's about where we were, but unfortunately it doesn't give us the unlock points that we would otherwise need. I think these are all unlocked, which is odd. Everything's unlocked. Oh, apart from the level 25 stuff. Oh, okay, so it does do that automatically now. That's good. Didn't used to do that. Sweet. Cool. There you go. That's how you get back to your level. Right. So after all that, and I've rebuilt my solar furnace as well, because I was kind of like, well, I need my solar furnace, right? So I made it a little bit nicer as well, and like I said, I'll probably put something into creative mode so that you guys can have a solar furnace as well. But yeah, it's basically maxed out solar panels and a single furnace inside. There is no way in. I kept the sort of input, and that's it. That's the only way you interact with the base. Everything else is done via the F4 menu. What I'm going to do now actually is I was just going back through the PDA stuff, and we obviously done the Polaris story chapter, but we had a load of problems with it. But I want to go back and I want to see what that mission is like when it's actually supposed to work. So I'm going to head back to the lava planet. I'm going to load up the cargo frog, and we're going to go head out, and we're going to see what actually we missed, and hopefully I can do the same with the other Polaris missions as well. Okay, I'll see you on the lava planet. Alrighty, back to this wonderful place. At least I got my epic armor so I can wander around outside. Cargo frog is parked in the middle there. We're going to head in. I think this is the right building. Let's tick off this one, because I mean I started all this back on the wrong planet, so I'm just going to tick this off. Let's go. Route master, yes. Okay. Lark said you would come here. Now please do not stand in my way. Our whole universe takes in peril. The scan seems to indicate this life form is 60% root beer, so I am supposed to be on the other side. Yeah, okay, right. Wait. So we need to just wait. So let's go to the office. The office now has a waypoint. Okay, I think we're back on track now. So hopefully, so you guys mentioned in the comments that this mission is pretty hard at this point. Let's look around a bit. So it was this point, then I think we get attacked, don't we? Or something. Can't remember. But some of you guys were saying like, oh, you lost your SV in this assault and all sorts of other stuff. So I'm hoping I don't lose the Gargo Frog here, because that would suck. Because I haven't actually put... I had a load of stuff in my factory, if you remember. I haven't got anything. I haven't got anything there. So I can't even spawn a new ship in. If I get stranded here, I'm somewhat screwed. In my totally overpowered, excellent armor, but totally screwed nonetheless. So the turrets on this base are off, but I don't know if turning them on would even do anything, because there isn't any ammo boxes in this base. So we can turn them on. I doubt they make the blindest bit of difference. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, defend the station. I'm going to turn the turrets on, see if they do anything. So, here we go. Turrets are on now. I don't think they will, but that is the blue light of hope. And, yeah, let's see. Battle stations! I don't know how long we have to wait. I mean, last time I waited about 15 minutes for anything to happen, nothing did. I'm hoping, this time, because it's a new game, PDA updates, we get some enemies coming along. And we can experience what it was supposed to be like. Hang on, I got a waypoint down here for office. Oh Christ, yeah, here we go. Damn it! Whoa! Shooting my own ship, but I don't care at this point. Whoa! Oh, you cheeky son of a bitch! That hurt. That really hurt. Okay. No, I'm not playing with shotgun Xerox anymore. I'm done. 20, is that me 22 or is that him 22? Look at this guy. Nah, mate. Nah, mate. Where'd he go? He's down there. Right, hang on. I got you. I got you. You guys want to help out, Polaris dudes? You know, you do have lasers. I know you do, because if I shoot you, you shoot the crap out of me. Another one down. Oh, hang on. Look at these guys, they're everywhere. I'll keep an eye on my health. Another one down. This is a good vantage position. They're everywhere, though. Look at that guy. Whoa, hello. Just Xerax at the moment, isn't it? There's another wave that comes in with drones and stuff later. Look at these guys, they're everywhere. Oh my god. I see why you guys struggled with this. I'm hoping these I'm hoping these rails hold. I mean, they certainly seem to be holding for now. Level 23 unlocked. It's good for XP. Right, there's one guy down there. Yeah, I see him. Oh Christ, there's another one. Hang on. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Get out of the way. Damn it, Steve. Idea, more enemies incoming. Well, there's one still alive down here. There he is. Oh my lord! Oh my god, look at all the drones! I need to get in my ship. Pronto! I need to heal. Heal. I am not dealing with that. On. Oh crikey. I'm getting hit. I'm getting hit. I'm getting hit. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. Oh god. The old frog took some damage there, boys. We are not hanging around for this. I'm not getting ambushed on the ground. We've got to deal with these drones. Look at these bastards. Hello, chaps. How you doing? Meet my 6 Gatling guns. Yeah. You want some? I'll go back for the Xerax in a second. Energy spikes to large mass teleporting in. What does that mean? Is that... Whoa, here we go. Look at these guys. Look at this glowing guy. Hang on, how did you survive that? Yeah, armored golem, I suspected as much. They've taken my goddamn window out. Holy moly! Something's wrong. Something's very wrong. Something's very, very wrong. My guns aren't doing any damage. I've lost the window on the front of the frog, and these guys. That's it. I win. You lose. I don't think so. I don't think I've quite won just yet, chaps. There's more Xerox where that came from. Polaris are utterly useless. Just waltzing around. Like, yeah, everything's fine. Look, I'm shooting this armored golem. Oh no, his health did go then. Hang on, maybe it just takes a little while. Gotta knock off his armor, maybe, I don't know. There we go, I'm doing damage now. There he goes. Look, if I was on foot, I would not survive this. It's a good job you got an SV here with you, otherwise this is tough stuff, yeah. Alright. There we go. Let's loot these buggers, and I'll see if I can repair the frog. Do you know what? I completely forgot. Somebody did tell me. Oh! 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 God. Die. Somebody hit the frog with a rocket launcher. Right in the chops. Who's that guy? Yeah, I landed on him, to be fair. I mean, I'd be pissed. Wow! Wow, that was insanity squared. That was awesome. I mean, if I didn't have an SV, I'd be dead. Xerax Sniper! This is new. I didn't know you had a Xerax Sniper. That is excellent. I'm hoping that I get enough stuff out of these guys that I can manufacture a window inside the frog's constructor and get off this rock with some airtight goodness. Let's see Brewmaster Lark, who's still invisible. Sorry, Hummel, you're going to have to try again on that one, mate. Formidable! How can we repay you? Fruit beer, yeah. Go to the, we go to the alien planet and stuff. That was absolutely fine. We got the epic drill from that. We don't need to do that again. I wanted to just do these missions again. These guys are just tripping on top of these boxes. I love this place. It's great. Right. Cargo Frog did take a beating there, and I did, like I was just about to say, and then I got distracted. I did forget to hit the save template button yet again because I am crap and we have missing blocks. But I don't think it's too bad. All in all, we've got only a few missing blocks. The armor has held. Look at this. This is served purpose. Yeah, these thrusters are undamaged underneath that, so brilliant. Happy days. Okay, let's see if we can manufacture a window, make this thing airtight again. Constructor, you are linked to a container controller. Let's put everything in there. Wow, we got lots of really random stuff and not stuff that really helps. In fact, none of that really helps. That's kind of useless. Okie dokie. I don't think that's gonna work. Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine because we're on a Polaris base here, and like I said, I didn't get any of the stuff in my factory, so I'm going to pilfer the base using F4. I can not select that because I'm not stood on it. We can pilfer the base from here though. Oh. Maybe not. Oh, don't tell me you changed it. You changed it, didn't you? No, I can access that. So, I just can't hit the drop down. You've taken away the, you bastards! You've taken away the goddamn logistics of the base, so I can't go through all the boxes from F4. I have to go and find them manually. You swines! That's going to take forever. Anyway, okay. Well, maybe I'll have to fly back. Yeah, there's some silicon there. We might be able to do it, you know. Maybe I need to fly back. With a broken window. But maybe I won't. What do we need? We need steel plates. We need to find some iron. Right. No! I didn't realise! I'm now unfriendly with the Polaris! I thought they were all... crap. Neutral. It's fine. Don't hit the loot containers. They get upset. But the normal cargo boxes they're fine with. That makes no sense. But I suppose I'll have to accept it. Alright guys, I gotta call it there. I've screwed my Polaris rep up. Again. Which means that's going to be a pain, because that means that I'm going to need to... I would just go through these again, but I'll go through them off camera, because there wasn't really anything amazingly that we missed about that. The only, I guess, the counter-strike, when we had to defend the drones and stuff and they weren't counting, but I'm not going to go back through that. What I will do is fast forward in the next episode to Counter-Strike 2. That's where we got up to, and we'll go from there. But I'm going to try and manufacture a window and get back to base now and do some repairs. But that is all for today. Hope you found this episode enjoyable, useful, entertaining, all of the above. Let me know in the comments something. I don't know what. Just tell me some stuff, you know. I can make a window. So we're all good. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Until then, take care. Bye bye.